Hey, welcome back for another journal. I'm not feeling 100% at the moment, so I shelved my more serious journal topic I was going to do this evening because I'm not really feeling right. So I thought I'd do something a little bit more lighthearted, a bit fun. So I saw a photo posted on Facebook, and that's it there. Hopefully you can see that. It's ask me for my top 5 anything, and I'll give you my best answer. So I put it out to the kind of funny community. I put it out to a couple of Facebook groups, put it out to Twitter. So hopefully get some good responses. I think there's some good ones in here. So let's get stuck into it. Jake Cochran says, games of this generation. Number 1 would be Valiant Hearts. Absolutely love that game. Absolutely fell in love with it when I played it. Uncharted 4, Witcher 3, I think Metal Gear Solid 5 has to, even though I was really upset with the ending of that game. It really sort of ruined it for me, but I think it has to be in there. And then it'd be a toss-up between Wolfenstein or maybe Ratchet and Clank. Daniel Phelan, he asked top 5 places you've travelled to. Hawaii, number 1, 100%. Fiji, probably number 2. Byron Bay in Australia, number 3. Cape York and northern tip of Australia would be probably number 4. I guess the Gold Coast, maybe New Zealand. I haven't travelled to a heap of places. I'm going to San Francisco in June though, so that should be fun. Cherie Henriquez asks top 5 games of all time. Number 5 would be Final Fantasy VIII. Number 4, Valiant Hearts. Number 3, the original Metal Gear Solid on PS1. Number 2, The Last of Us. Number 1, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. She also asks top 5 cosplay characters. I mean, Jessica Negri, does that count? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand the question. Buddy Watson asks top 5 movies and in order. This is a tough one, and this could change on any given day. Number 5, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. By far the superior Indiana Jones movie. Number 4, I'm gonna go Blues Brothers. Number 3, Back to the Future 1. Number 2, Back to the Future 2. And number 1, favorite movie of all time is Inglourious Basterds. By a mile. James Sprules asks, top 5 Nintendo games. Shadows of the Empire, Mario 64, Mario Kart, I guess. Galaga on Game Boy, Pokemon Yellow. James McDonald asks, top 5 doggy players of all time. That's a tough one because there's been some awesome players. 5 to 3 in no particular order. Scotty West, absolute champion of the doggies. 7 best and fairest, just one of the most consistent players you'll ever see, ever. Brad Johnson, again, just what a champion, what an absolute champion of a player for so many years. Jake Stringer's probably my second favourite current player, so I'd sort of chuck him in there. He has his ups and downs, but he's a pretty exciting footballer. So Matthew Robbins used to wear the number 30. He was a nuggety little forward pocket. He used to be my favourite player of all time, but there is only one. There could only be one, and that's Bob Murphy. Had to be. Favourite doggy of all time. Just champion bloke, champion player, just an all-round, just great guy. So Bob Murphy, favourite doggies player of all time. Eric Kalunga asks top 5 favourite wrestlers. Mick Foley would be in there, top 5. The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Number 2 is Shawn Michaels, and number 1, my favourite wrestler of all time, Jeff Hardy. I absolutely love Jeff Hardy. Followed his career pretty much all the way through until he's like second or third stint in the WWE. I sort of fell out of wrestling since probably 2010. I haven't really paid any attention to it at all, but he would be my favourite wrestler of all time. So Jeff Hardy, number 1 wrestler of all time. Noah Friscop asks, top 5 types of bongos. I guess Kevin's belly would probably be the one. I can't think of any other types of bongos, but great question. Michael Espinoza asks, top 5 porn stars. Again, I don't really take the time to learn their names. They all do fantastic work, but I'm sorry, I don't know. Michael Espinosa also asks, celebrities you'd want to punt in the nuts. This is an easy one. All of the Kardashians. Kanye West, Chrissy Swan, sucks. And Pauline Hanson. Fuck you, Pauline Hanson. Cherie Henriquez asks, top 5 things you'd take to the afterlife. I'm not gonna go with people because that's a little bit grim. Wouldn't want to, like, that sort of seems like I want them to be dead with me. But I would take my Vita. I'd hopefully be able to take my PlayStation 4, iPod with all of my music on it, a never-ending packet of Tim Tams, maybe like an iPad where I could watch, I have access to like watch the footy on the iPad, maybe, if hopefully I can still get Foxtel in the afterlife and I could watch like the doggies games on my iPad. That would probably be the top 5 there, yeah. Jared asks, top 5 worst movies of all time. It's a hard one. I don't really watch many bad movies. I try and sort of just watch good movies. I have very little time to do anything that I want to do, so I try and watch as many good movies as I can. I watched this Mummy movie once. It really sucked and I couldn't stand through it, so that's probably one of them. It wasn't one of the actual like Mummy movies, it was some other Mummy movie. It was really bad. Hellboy, and Star Wars Episode 1, 2 and 3. There you go, there's my top 5 worst movies of all time. John O'Peck asks, top 5 life goals. That's a good one. Maybe that's a hard thing to answer. Top 5 things I wanted to be when I was a kid. AFL player, no. Professional golfer, no. I wanted to be on TV and radio. That was probably my big dream. So a host or a radio personality, a footy commentator, I sort of wanted to do it all. Kind of, sort of did a little bit, but never really went on with it. So, but that's sort of like, maybe one day, maybe it's still possible. Salesperson, tick. And now I want to be a good father to my son. There you go. That's my number 1 life goal, Jono. Wait, Ashley Hobley asks, top 5 moments of your life so far. Birth of my son, doggies grand final, doggies preliminary final win, meeting my girlfriend, traveling to Hawaii. There's 5, top 5. Thomas Marshall asks, top 5 reasons to get out of bed in the morning. And the opposite. Going to the footy would be a good one. Seeing my son, seeing my girlfriend, and your birthday. They're always a good reason to get out of bed. Top 5 reasons to not get out of bed. You're sick, work, you're hungover, and you're not feeling very well mentally. If you're feeling a bit depressed or anxious, that's probably one of the main reasons sometimes I struggle to get out of bed, is if I'm feeling a bit anxious. So there you go, there's top 5 reasons to get out of bed and to stay in bed, I guess. Ashley Hobley asks, top 5 co-hosts on Explosion Pod. Geez, I don't think I can't answer that. I'm sorry, Ashley. That would be, I just can't, no, I can't do it. Sorry, can't do it. Dylan Blight asks, top 5 songs of all time. Oh, fuck, that's a good one. This is no particular order because again, this could change at any given time. Still Dre by Dr. Dre would be in there. Faint by Linkin Park. Giving In by Adema, I think would be number 1. That would probably be my favourite song of all time. The Impression That I Get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, and Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. They're my top 5 favourite songs of all time. Still Dre, Faint, Impression That I Get, Wish You Were Here, and Giving In. Good question, Dylan. Well done. Lord Nicholas Pryor asks, top 5 strange places you've rubbed one out. No, I can't. Sorry, I can't do it. Cherie Henriquez asks, top 5 foods. Spaghetti bolognese, garlic bread. Fucking love garlic bread. My mum's chicken schnitzel, my girlfriend's lasagna, and a burger. Oh yes, how could I forget? Burger, probably number 1. Cherie Henriquez also asks, top 5 outdoor activities. Golf would be 1. Kicking the footy would be 2. Going to the footy, 3. Going to the cricket. Backyard cricket. Yes. Matt Mahramas. Matt terrible. Why can't it be like Matt Smith or something like that? Matt Maramas. No. Do you know what? I'm gonna ask, how do I pronounce your last name? I might edit this bit out. I might keep it in. I don't know. Mahramas. Matt Mahramas. I wish he would hurry up and reply so that I can fucking get his name right. You know? Marahamas? Marahamus? Matt, what the fuck? I can't work with that. You've got to do better than that. Please. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I can't do it justice. Maramus? Maram. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't even. I'm not even going to read your question. Sorry, can't do it. Cherie Henriquez asks, top 5 items you'd throw in the bin if you could only throw out 5. I mean, I don't understand. It's like things I throw out, and I'm only allowed to throw 5 things out. Like, I don't understand. Like, am I poking? Like, is that forever, or is those things only? Food scraps? I'm not sure how to answer that question. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I can't answer that. Paul James asks, top 5 sporting moments outside the 2016 Grand Final. Otherwise that would end up being all 5 spots. You are right, it bloody well would be. Stephen Bradbury winning gold, for sure. One of the greatest sporting moments ever. Peter Siddle taking a hat trick on his birthday. Shane Warne's 700th wicket. I was there at the MCG in 2006 on Boxing Day. I saw Warney bowl his 700th. We bowled Andrew Strauss through his legs. Through the gate, knocked his stumps over. That was a great moment. Preliminary final win against GWS. You said grand final, Paul. You didn't say. I couldn't pick any other Bulldogs moments, but the preliminary final win against GWS up in Sydney was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had at a sporting event. It was just pandemonium, amazing. One of the most amazing feelings I've ever had. That's top 3 moments of my life for sure. And the 2015 World Cup, when Mitchell Starc bowled Brendan McCullum in the first over there, that was just absolutely unreal. So they would be my top 5 sporting moments. Okay, that's pretty much it. Thank you for sending through your top 5s. I've really enjoyed doing this. It's been fun. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Cruzy_mate. You can watch some of my other videos if you want. Go follow the Pleasure Explosion podcast at Explosion Pod on Twitter. We're also up on iTunes. Follow at Jono himself on Twitter. He has an awesome podcast called Putting In Work. Follow Viva La Dill and Viva La Dill TV on Twitter and YouTube. Follow Ashley Hobley. Follow Thomas Marshall. Follow Lord Nicholas Pryor on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. Nick takes really good photos. The other 2 don't do much, but I'm sure that they lead really interesting lives. Just kidding, guys. You know I love you. Be excellent to each other. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow, hence the fresh cuts. So I'm going to try and record a journal from there. Hopefully I'll make it there, but I'm not feeling 100% at the moment. But thank you guys again for watching. Until next time, remember, Dykesy is a dog.